Hello everyone, it's Grandma. I just want to show you what I've been doing. I've been prepping. Of course, this little blue bowl here is babies, and that's probably going to be babies too. But I've been, had a couple of rotisserie chickens, no carbs, just plainly cooked. And I've been getting it ready for tomorrow and today. This is my meal I'm about to eat. And I'm cooking a burger right there with some salt and pepper. So that is, I woke up about 2 hours ago, and now I'm preparing food for the day and possibly for tomorrow too. My Chihuahua baby, she eats right along with me, so she'll eat part of that burger, and she'll eat some of her own chicken. So yeah, me and I was going to cook an egg, but as you can see, my plate's pretty darn full because of all this chicken, so I'm going to put aside the eggs, and for this meal, I'm probably going to put away some of that bacon too. I'll just have a couple of pieces and save the rest for later. So I won't have to cook later unless I want a couple of eggs. So yeah, and here there's a couple of chicken legs and a couple of chicken wings off the bird. I had 2 of them, and so we're golden for today's meal. So I'm going to bowl this up, put them in the fridge, and this is what I'm eating today. Like I said, maybe some eggs. I was going to cook some, but I'll probably throw those in some boiling water and make some boiled eggs, some hard-boiled eggs, and have that with my chicken and bacon later. So, but today, well, it's still day 1 until midnight. This is what I'm eating. Well, not all of this, of course, but some of it will go in the fridge. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. And of course, this is what I'm going to be eating for my second meal on my 30-day challenge, day 1. Now, if you remember, my first meal was at midnight. Oh, let's see, what would that be? 16 hours ago. So this will be my second meal, and most likely I won't be hungry until about midnight, where I'll make myself, I got some leftover bacon that I cooked, and some eggs I'll have at midnight. Now, part of my burger meat is missing because in there, baby has some chicken and some hamburger as well. And she's playing stubborn. She doesn't want to eat, but she always waits. I don't know why she waits. So that's meal 2 on the day 1 of a 30-day challenge of carnivore. See ya all later. Hello everyone, welcome to Grandma's Crochet Corner. I'm Grandma, and right here is baby. As you can see at the beginning of the video, I decided to put in what I was eating today. As you know, this is my first day still. It's still day 1, but I ate at midnight. I stayed up all night because I do that. And then I slept all day, got up, waited about 2-3 hours. Then I had myself what you saw before this video. Baby and I shared some chicken, a burger, and some bacon. So that was meal 2. Now I probably won't eat again until around midnight, because I don't normally eat 3 meals a day. I normally eat 1 or 2. So there's that. Oh shoot, I am doing this all wrong. Okay. What is that? That's wrong too. There we go. Gotta back it up. I've done some stitches that I shouldn't have done. Wow, I went all the way back to there. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing single crochets, and I was doing double crochets. So I had to go back and fix that. I was wondering why it didn't look right. So yeah, meal 2, I just had meal 2, and that'll be it for today. But my today is going to end at midnight in about 6 hours. And then I start day 2. So in 6 hours, it's day 2, but I'll still be awake. I have a weird sleeping schedule. I can't help that. Oh, just a second here. I had a video going. Wanted to turn that down, turn it off. So I won't be here long. I'm going to actually turn this off in about a half hour or so, because tonight is the night, it's Sunday, that I'll be watching Juan the Yarn Addict. He goes live on Sunday. And then after Juan is Mishy, and I watch her. And then sometimes after that, there's someone else that I watch. And then I'll be going live later on tonight. So I hope y'all... We had a good time last night. I really enjoyed myself. We had some good laughs, and I had fun. We talked about our diets and then some. We were just all over the place. It was fun. I'm glad we don't have to talk just about yarn. Our life, yes, we all love yarn, but our life is a lot broader than just yarn. It's also the things that we eat and who we are as a person. So I enjoyed that last night. And I enjoy sharing. I don't know where I'll put it, probably at the end of this video, but I did record stepping on the scale before I ate when I woke up. So it's worse than what I was telling you. It's more than what I was saying yesterday, or last night, or this morning. So, but that changes. That changes. You can't check your weight every day. That's silly. And I did. So I weighed different than what I did yesterday. So there's that. But I recorded it, and I'm gonna throw it in this video probably towards the end more, or at the end. I'll go ahead and put my weight in. And this is not going to be very long, because I want to, be sure I'm all set to go for a night of watching videos in the yarn community. So there's always that. Can't miss what I've already been enjoying for quite a few months, right? Yeah, I got to keep it going. Got to keep it going. Got to enjoy it. So there's that. Yeah, I am still feeling good. I don't have that, what they call the carnivore flu or the keto flu. I'm still feeling just as good as I did before I started. Or just as bad, however you want to look at it. But I'm not sick to my belly, which I'm expecting to happen. You do get to a point where you don't feel like yourself, but it passes. And that's one of the things I can say is I know that it'll pass, because I've been down this road before. Well, I've been down this road before, but not publicly. It's been down this road before secretly. No one knew, but now I'm here and I'm gonna do it with y'all. It would be nice, if we all did, got healthier together, but a lot of us that are hanging out in the crocheting world, or some of us are really healthy. Yeah, just some of us are not. And this is for everybody. No shame here, guys. No shame. No judgment. Not gonna allow that. Well, then again, you know what? I'm used to it. I've had it all my life. Even my dad used to call me lard bucket. Of course, he can't anymore, but I can still hear it in my head. I've got a horrible mess right here. I'm trying to get through this yarn because I've got yarn barf all over the place. So I'm trying to get through these 2 scans, and move on. Oh, I'm making a bag, by the way. This is a bag, a shopping bag, but I like it really thick. I'm really liking this material. This is Premier, well, here, I'll show this. It's Premier Cotton, and I really like this. Premier Home Cotton. It comes in a bag of 3s. I want to buy some more so I can finish this bag. I was just going to incorporate all my different cotton yarns, all the different colors, but you know what? I like the color to this. And you do 2 strands together. So I got a rainbow one that's different colors. I don't know if you can see that. And then I have just the blue. And all I'm doing is just single crochets and long crochets. I hadn't seen, I don't know. See, isn't that pretty? I really like that. You got your singles, and then you got your long. Single, long, single, long. And that's all you do is you go around and around and around until you get it the height that you want. I'm probably gonna wing the strap, the handle. I like a long handle so I can do, put it across my chest. And this calls for a short handle. I haven't decided yet which way I'm gonna do it yet. I'll decide once I get up there. It'll tell me. It'll tell me. I have faith it'll tell me what kind of handle it wants. I love making bags. I had to have a break from my blanket. I'll just finish off my blanket tonight. I was working on that for a couple hours already. The blue one that I had yesterday. I'll be working on that tonight with y'all. Well, those that come in when I go live. But this one is mostly a little bit of crocheting, a little bit of chit chat, but I wanted to make it real with the diet, so because this one is part of the 30-day challenge. Although, in 30 days, most likely I'm going to say another 30-day challenge, right? And then after that, another 30-day challenge. They say, do it one day at a time. I'm trying to do it for 30 days at a time, keeping it real. Keeping it real. And I'm not going to be worried about I want to keep this time around just as just as basic and easy as possible. Why not, right? Keep it easy. Keep it easy. Besides, in my old age, I don't really, I've already cooked for today and for later on tonight, my midnight meal, and even tomorrow. So I don't have to cook tomorrow. I'm happy. I'm thrilled about that. Well, if I feel like having eggs, I won't cook up some eggs and then just put them in the fridge. I like those fresh. And eggs are easy enough to cook. I might even just make some hard-boiled eggs later and have those tomorrow so I don't have to cook it all tomorrow. There's always that. Oh, no, I dropped my stitch. One thing about crocheting with 2 strands, even though I don't mind it for the most part, you tend to drop your stitches more. And who knows, maybe it's my crochet hook, but I usually don't have a preference, really. Some people says, oh, when I use cotton, I have to use this hook. If I use acrylic, I got to use this hook. Or if I work with wool, it has to be this. I've never had all those hooks in my lifetime, so I'm used to just using whatever I have. But I find out I do like Susan Bates. Oh, I'm doing another double crochet. Darn it. There we go. Yeah, I can't remember if it's 6 o'clock that one comes on or if it's 7 o'clock on Sunday. I want to think it's 6. I probably will not stay long because I still want to go get a drink, get some ice for my cup, and but yeah, I'm kind of nervous about today. This is like gonna be day 2 of being carnivore, right? And I do hope that we have some carnivores out there that like yarning, crocheting, and will join us. Yarning. Where did I get yarning from? All right, new word we're gonna incorporate in our channel. Yarning. We're all yarning. So instead of crocheting and knitting, we'll just call it we're yarning. We're yarning. Baby was just laying with me, but when I got up to close the door, she took off into her house. But if I had my blanket crocheting, I think she'd be on my lap. So there's always that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a little bit more and I'll go ahead. I'm sort of putting in my weight. No shame, no judgment. I'm kind of excited because I want to fly. I also want to fly out and visit my friend in Maine and my son. My son lives in Maine too. I want to go visit them probably maybe February, March. I want to fly up, spend a couple of weeks with my friend. So I want to be able to get around a little bit better than I am right now. See, if I can lose weight, I can do trips. So there's always that. Be a little bit more active. She invited me. I haven't really accepted, and I don't really know when. But yeah, see, I got yarn barf. I have to play around with this stuff. I'm almost out of yarn. I have to order some more of this. But I just want to get through you can't leave this kind of stuff sitting for long. It'll all mat up. Be like a rat's nest you can't undo. Let's see. All right, you guys, I guess I can't stop the inevitable. I weighed so much, you guys. More than yesterday. I'm gaining still. I gained weight from yesterday. Ooh. I'm going to be sharing it with y'all. Remember, no shame and no judgment. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot, but it's gonna go downhill from here, right, y'all? You with me? You hear me? It's gonna go downhill from here. Rat's nest. I'm fighting. I'm fighting. Oh, now I got another knot. There. Pull it out through. There we go. This is a very, very heavy bag. Very heavy bag. But it needs to be longer. Yeah, I've got quite a few bags that I've made hanging around here. I've got, let's see if I can turn you a little bit. I've got some hanging there that I made. I got one over there hanging on the door that I just made. That one hanging on the door, let's see, right there. That's actually a blanket bag. You can bring it to like the beach, and that came from somewhere. I know it's on my channel. I work on it and I tell you where to get the pattern. I can't remember right off the bat, but I made it bigger because I figure if I'm going to put towels and stuff like that in it, I want it to be a big bag. So and then you can just lay it all wide open and lay it on the ground for a blanket. It's an awesome bag. All right, I made, yes, there it is right there. I was going to say I made a mistake. All right, so I'm going to end this. I'm going to say goodbye, but I'm going to be back at probably just after midnight Eastern time. And I'll be on for I guess you call it the evening, the morning, till daytime. I'll be in my jammies. Well, pretty much like this, but I got on. Yeah, I took a shower and put on my jammies a little bit ago. My hair's still wet. Well, it's drying faster than last night. So I'm already all comfy for the night of watching all these different, you know, Yarn the One Addict, Mishi, and there's somebody else I sometimes watch after her. Might go play bingo or something. Somebody that I go to. So be kind to one another. Love on your pet. Baby gets plenty of loving. Except for I don't think she always loves me as much as I love her. The little brat. And adopt a pet or rescue a pet if you don't have one. They do make lovely pets, at least the two I have. And that's it. I'm going to stop squirreling. Bye-bye. Let's keep it real. This is keeping it real. Oh, got a ways to go, guys. Ways to go. But that's my day one weight. So let's see how it improves.